Hi, my name is Jason with AlarmSystemStore.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to connect a Lynx Plus L3000 to the 5828V wireless keypad. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. We're releasing new content like this all the time. So let's go ahead and go to the table and we'll get going. The first step to installing your 5828V keypad is to actually go into programming mode on your Lynx Plus. So to do that, you're going to enter the installer code followed by 800. We're using the default 4112. After it gets into programming, you should see 20 installer code there on the screen. And then you're going to go to *24. This is for the RF house ID code. Now you can program anything from 00 to 31. So it's a 2-digit code. 00 means that it's disabled, which is what it's set on as default. The keypad itself is actually defaulted to 10, which you can use. Makes the installation pretty easy a lot of times. But what we're going to actually do is we'll just set it to 01. The only time that this would really be critical is if one of your neighbors has a wireless Honeywell system with a house ID code set and their stuff is within wireless range. You wouldn't want two houses right next to each other on the same house ID code. Otherwise, you may have some malfunctions in your wireless keypad or wireless sirens or whatever the case is. So after you have that set, so we typed in 01 there, you'll just exit programming with *99. And the next thing that we are going to do is go to our 5828 and do the programming on that keypad. So here's the 5828V. I do want to go over some brief explanation of the programming before we get started actually doing it. The reason for this is if you go into programming and you wait too long, it will time out and not save any of the changes you make. So you'll have to go back in and redo it. So to get into programming, you hold 1 and 3 and it'll take about 5 seconds. You'll hear a beep and then you'll see on the screen alternating back and forth between 00 and --. Now there's only 2 programming sections that we'll need to make any changes to. The first is 1, which is for the house ID. So the default on the keypad is 10. We obviously used 01 on the Lynx Plus, so we need to change the keypad to 01 to match that. The next programming section we need to make a change to is 3, which is for the exit delay. Now this section's slightly confusing. Basically you need to make the keypad's exit delay match close to the Lynx Plus for everything to sync up properly. So we use 90 seconds on our Lynx Plus. To do that, it's not as simple as entering 90. The keypad's actually going to be looking for a multiplier of 15. So basically 1 would be 15 seconds, 2 would be 30 seconds, 3 would be 45 seconds, etc. So 6 is 90 seconds, which is what we want to enter. So those are the 2 sections we're going to make a change to. Now you can look at the rest of the sections to get a more in-depth explanation on everything. But again, you can pretty much leave everything on default for the Lynx Plus. So let's go ahead and get started and show you how to actually do it here. So hold 1 and 3. Heard the beep. There's a 00 --. So now we're going to enter 1. And you'll see T1, which is a section, and then 10, which is a house ID. We want to enter 01. And then you can see the 01 on the screen there, so we'll hit *. Then we're going to go 3 for section 3. So we see T3 and 0. We need to change that 0 to a 6. And then we'll hit *. And then finally hit * again, and you should see pretty instant results if you did it right.
Disarmed. Ready to arm. Disarmed. ready to arm. Disarmed, ready to arm.
So you heard both keypads going off there, telling us that they linked up. You can even do a test real quick.
Disarmed, ready to arm.
So I just did the master code, which is still on the default 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 1 for off, just to do a disarm, and you heard it react accordingly. So everything's linked up here, and it's as simple as that. Hopefully you guys liked the video and it cleared up any issues you may have been having. If you did like the video, make sure you hit the like button. It really helps us out. And of course you can find this kind of information on our website, as well as any equipment you may need, or check out our other videos on YouTube. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.